I am Birshagupta. I am honors and MSc in Inorganic Chemistry from Chittagong University, which is one of the most reputed university of Bangladesh. I have solved one of the most unsolved problem of physics, newly solved, new solution of space-time theory and quantum gravity and the universe, which is the main solution of rapidly expanding of the universe. It is new system of general relativity theory. General relativity theory was a theory of gravity. Albert Einstein's first and foremost mistake was that he explained the general relativity theory, gravity, by the velocity of photon particles. Firstly, Hubble was the galaxy are moving far away from each other. That means matter to matter were moving far away in the universe after Big Bang. Hubble constant and cosmological constant is dependent on redshift of light. That theory was explained below diagram. I am drawing that diagram. Before Big Bang, there is all of matter. Before 13.82 billion years ago, all the matter was in this center point. After Big Bang, big explosion, matter. Galaxies, all the galaxies moving far away from each other. Second to second, this galaxy or matter was moving far away from each other. The red sheet of light, this matter's electron splitting the light or photon particles, this matter or galaxy to galaxy, matter to matter, light, red shift. But matter to matter interaction depend on gravity. I think that is depend on the graviton particles. But matter to matter interaction are dependent on, I think, the velocity of graviton particles. When the sun is fully covered by the moon, when the sun is covered by the moon from the stars decay in light, photon particles. It is bending. It's mean when the sun is fully covered by the moon, scientists observed the stars had to remain in which position they were not there. How does this possible? That is possible only one way. Which way? There is interaction between the graviton particles, between the photon particles. Graviton particles between the photon particles. And gravitational particles interaction depend on gravity. Now, then the direction light is bending, we know that small particles movement and characteristics are dependent on Max Planck's quantum theory and Schrödinger wave equation. And their interactions, such as interaction between gravitational particles and photon particles, are depending on Schrödinger wave equation. Now, further, we have to discuss about the galaxy to galaxy movement far away depending on redshift of light. But Albert Einstein and Friedman equation is calculated were dependent on the velocity of photon particles. I mean redshift of light. For this reason, Albert Einstein and generality and Friedman equation are calculated by the velocity of photon particles. That mistake was turned into great blunder in general relativity theory. My opinion. I am Bireshwar Gupta, honors masters in inorganic chemistry from Chittagong University, Bangladesh. Albert Einstein's first and foremost mistake was there is no particles in the universe which are much more faster than photon particles. So, all of the scientists, ancient scientists think photon particles velocity is the fastest. I have measured the velocity of gravitational particles, which is much more faster than photon particles. Now, all of progressive minded civilized human beings have questioned from where the gravitational particles create. From where the gravitational particles create. The gravitational particles were created from proton decay. Now, proton and proton decay. What is the velocity of gravitational particles? Proton have two upward. It is the proton. I think it is the proton. They are upward. Upward. Proton have two upward. Spin plus half, and one downward. Minus half. Although they are the plus half, there is a repulsive force. There is a repulsive force. And then for this repulsive force, graviton particles splitting in the different two sides, graviton particles. For the repulsion of upward two graviton particles splitting to in the another two direction, and upward downward attractive force because plus half minus half. So one graviton particles absorb. Now this case I am discussing about the two proton. Proton up, I mean upward, downward. There is a proton, downward, upward. This upward graviton particle splitting and this downward absorbing. This upward graviton particle splitting, this downward graviton particles. And downward is graviton particles absorb. So, these two phenomena we call gravity. So, matter to matter this is the interaction of gravity. And two graviton particles were splitting in the universe. That is the gravity, so we know we have to measure the velocity of graviton particles by interaction between graviton particles and photon particles. Now I am just explaining you the Schrodinger wave equation. Schrodinger wave equation. Graviton particles and photon particles interaction depend on Schrodinger wave equation. Schrodinger wave equation describing such mathematically eigenvalue x a e c x b e minus c x. Now I have drawn Schrodinger wave equation below diagrammatically. And this is the B. As a y coordinate, B is a x coordinate. So this point is equal to 0. B, the eigenvalue of x is equal to must be 0. And in this point, B by 2. So, now I am describing the Schrodinger wave equation for photon particles and graviton particles and their interaction. How? X eigenvalue xp and e c p x p plus b p e minus c p x p. Now I am further draw the curve, or so it is the BP, and then I am explaining the graviton particles wave equation. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. So where I have to draw correctly A B P. Graviton particles wave is such as same, but this is the BZ. The wavelength of BP, photon particles, BP or lambda P or BZ, lambda Z. So now I am discussing what is CZ. CZ, CZ, CP. C. What is the equation of C? CP CZ is equal to twice MP M E minus U by H square. What is the H? H is the Planck constant. H is the Planck constant. M P. MP is the mass of photon particles. 6 into 10 to the minus 16. So I have to draw the system. C P percent 6 into 10 to the minus 16. But what is E minus U by H? When the photon particles and graviton particles interact, they decay their energy by injection. Once their energy are turned into zero, then its velocity are turned into zero, and in the other direction in the inverse system. Once time the energy of two particles turn into same and the minus, the below sketch. Photon particles. Now I have to draw another system. Photon particles. CP. CP is the velocity of photon 10 to 10 to the 8 meter per second. Energy EP. But by the sodium EP minus U and graviton particles this way CZ. We have to calculate the CZ. We do not know what is the CZ. CZ means graviton particles velocity. So EZ. EZ is equal to 6 into 10 to the minus 32 EB. So by interaction, decaying energy CZ. There CZ is equal to 0. There CEP is equal to 0. And the other direction, they EZ minus EZ. EP minus EP. Graviton particles. Then the velocity of inverse graviton particles. Now we have to discuss when A is equal to 0, eigenvalue is equal to 0. Eigen x is equal to 0, eigen x is equal to 0. And A is equal to 0. A value is 0. E C P X P plus V P ECP XP and S0 ECZ XZ Z or BZ, ECZ, XZ. Combining two equations, it is 0. So BP, ECP, XP, BZ, ECZ, XZ. I have to calculate the BP, BZ, CZ. Now BP by BZ, BP by BZ, E CZ XZ, E minus CP XP. So ECP XP, ECZ XZ. BP is equal to lambda P, B is equal to lambda Z. And lambda P, the wavelength of lambda P apart. Lambda P is equal to 6 into 10 to the minus 6. 4. And lambda 0, 6 into 10 to the minus is equal to minus 6. Minus 6. And this is the ECP, XP, ECZ, XZ. Total carbon 6, 10 to the minus 10, ECP, XP, ECZ, XZ. Now log E. Log E. 10 to the minus 10. I mean, that's mean minus 1 to minus 10. That means negligible for this equation. And counting the log ECP, XP, ECZ, XZ. Although this value is negligible, so we can write this one, only one. Log E is CP, XP, CZ, XZ. Previous system with CZ, XZ, CP, XP. CZ. What is the meaning of CZ? CZ is the 2 into MC, 6 into 10 to the minus 32. And and the inverse system, CZ is equal to minus CP, 6 into 10 to the minus 32. The previous equation, I calculate this thing by H into XZ and CP. CP two into 6 into 10 to the minus 16 into 6 into 10 to the minus 16 by HH and XP. So this is the equation. 6 into 10 to the minus 16 minus 6 into 10 to the minus 16. So I have to calculate newly. How? Minus 2. 6 into 10 to the minus 32. Now x is equal to Cg into T. This Cg is the velocity of gravity, which have to I calculate, and minus 2, 6 into 10 to the minus 16 into Cp into T. T 2266. So now we have to write 10 to the minus 32 Cg, 10 to the minus 16 Cp. Cp is the velocity of photon particles. So Cg is equal to 10 to the minus 16 divided by 10 to the minus 32. Cp is equal to 10 to 10 to the plus 8. Such equation 10 to 10 to the minus 24 meter per second approximately. See the gravity and the velocity of gravity such 10 to 10 to the 24 meter per second. But according to the velocity of photon particles which is splitting from electron does not accurately measure Friedmann equation and correctly measure the Albert-Einstein general relativity theory. So we have to calculate the Friedmann equation newly by the velocity of gravitational particles. Now I have to write equation, Friedmann equation. A pi G M rho density of matter in the world universe 3a and 8 pi G rho R radiation 3 square plus 1 by 3 cosmological constant as cos c square minus Cp square. This is the ancient Friedmann equation, and combining with general relativity theory 8 pi z Cp. Cp is the velocity of photon particles or light. Cos this. Such the ancient Friedmann equation and combined with general relativity. In this equation, there is a lot of an efficient dark energy, dark matter, everything. By this equation is according to is equal to mc square. MC square. The inverse should be closed, but it is not closing. It is expanding rapidly. So, eight pi G rho M0 3a 8 pi G rho R0 3 square plus 1 by 3 cosmological constant S square K Cp square. So I subtracting 4 Cg square and 8 pi G CP4 minus KCG square. CG is the velocity of gravitational particles. And then with 8 pi G rho m0 Ca subtracting KCG square in the both sides of the equation. I am writing just this limit, subtracting, and now I addition KCP square for both sides of equation. This equation plus KCP square minus KC square minus KC square, but I am adding KCP square minus KCP square plus KPC square. I am calculating. Now 8 pi Z rho m0 3m plus 8 pi Z rho r0 1 by 3 minus k cg square and then I have to write 8 pi z cp4 minus k cg square minus cp square. This is the last Friedman equation. 8 pi 0 m0 8 pi 0 r0 1 by 3 cos square c square minus k cg square gravitational particles velocity 8 pi 0 cp and minus k cg square minus cp square. The inverse is expanding rapidly. So k, if k is equal to 0, the inverse is flat Euclidean system. If k is plus 1, closed inverse, and if k is equal to minus, open inverse. So if we know the inverse is the expanding rapidly, so k is equal to minus 1. 8 pi g cp 4 minus k is equal to this minus k plus 1 cg square minus cp square. So this is the general relativity system. It is this. Now I can write r minus R G plus G. R residence tensor, R cosmological, uh, G eta mu plus cosmological G eta mu 4 8 pi Z CP4 G eta mu plus CG minus CP square. Now I have to prove this theory. How? R value is 1.2102 into 10 to the 44. R is equal to 4.037 into 10 to the 35. Z eta mu 10 to the power 8. So R half R Z plus cosmological G. This value is negligible. So these two R minus half R G eta B value calculating this system 0.6 into 10 to the 44. You can calculate. I think this is 0.6 into 10 to the 44 calculate. This is the left hand side. Left hand side. This is the left side. Now, right hand side. You must calculate that is the negligible value. And right hand side, CZ minus CP square. This value is negligible and C is equal to 3 into 10 to the plus 34 square CZ and CP is negligible. So that's value is 9 into 10 to the 48. So left hand side 0.6 into 10 to the minus 44 and right hand side is 9 into 10 to the 48. And for this reason, strain and stress, who is greater? Must be stress is greater. And for this reason, the universe is expanding rapidly. Thank you very much. If you like this theory and you have any kind of opinion, please subscribe me and please give me your opinion my fault or anything, mistake or blunder, please subscribe me.